We're late.
We're late for very important.
But we're here.
We just got back from
Let's
the
see.
big city.
I didn't even have this uploaded, so I don't know if as of right now, I know no one's here. But for those folks watching on the replay, that plus I know right now that It's All Grady did a pop up live because it's Denise's birthday. So happy birthday to Miss Grady. I know we went out there last year, right? Was it last year?
Yeah, I think so.
We went out that way.
Uh-huh.
So, and if you're coming over from their live, then we definitely appreciate y'all for dropping in. But we're here. We're. I think
We are here.
the announcement's probably not going out.
Yes, it is.
So yes, even though I did not scheduled, we were with family. So mom, grandma, one of my uncles, and his wife had came down for a couple days. Grandma wanted to see the property, so they're glad she's still getting stuff ready. So we literally just walked in the door. I did put in it was about 10, 15 minutes ago, a post to the community page saying, yes, we're still going live. We're just running late. And I didn't want to do it from the phone. So Heather Hopper's in the house. Hello.
Hello.
So yes, obviously didn't get a chance to see mom or grandma because they went ahead and headed home because majority of this trip was funded by my aunt and uncle, and that's who was providing the transportation. And along with that was they have work, right? They actually work from home. They have a home office, and they need to be home to work, right? They need their computers and the things that they need from there. And they have work tomorrow. So since they're doing all the funding and all the transportation, obviously mom and grandma had to go with them, right? So, but that's fine because we will actually be heading up that way probably within a couple weeks. You got your hair did. It's all fixed up.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
Us in a Jeep. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's all right.
It's all right.
So, yes. But we had a good visit. Grandma enjoyed the property.
Yes.
It's actually her first time here. It's actually my aunt and uncle's first time here. So they got a chance to walk around. Got really sweaty because still
hot.
Stupid hot.
Yeah, grandma was able to make it from the RV all the way across the bridge, and then finally we got a chair for her and had her sit down.
Because she actually has MS, so she, especially in the heat, right? She doesn't do so well in the heat. When it's a little cooler outside, she can do a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But she does have like one of those little rolly things, but she let one of her sons borrow it, or one of my uncles for some of his medical needs that's going on right now.
Yep.
So she did not bring it, but she always walks around with a cane. She does pretty good.
She got her cane.
Heather says your hair is looking great.
Yeah, it's called
I'm pretty sure
tangled.
That one. My hair.
Yeah, your hair, man. We wake up with bad hair.
Yeah, half time I'll wake up and it's like,
damn, it's all up in his face.
Like that. And I got
this morning it was like this.
That's right now. I'm needing a haircut.
Yes, you do.
Someone's slacking.
I am slacking.
So
sometimes I just like the.
I always cover it with a hat anyway. Speaking of hats, I know Nightbot has put out the IFF merch store. Please go check that out over on Bonfire. We actually have new hats available.
Yeah, but okay, well the trucker
for right
hat,
now.
Yes, the trucker hat. I do want to change it a bit, or I actually want to wait for the new one to come out and stack.
I will be putting some more in there
because that one is a black on black, so you won't be able to see the logo. So, and that's the only color that they have that they popped up.
Well, it's the only one that give me that. There are more colors, but it wouldn't let me change it. So, but I was kind of going through just to put one in there for now, just to kind of see how it would look. But that one is available. But when we start doing some more designs and stuff, because I know that the hats do well, and obviously shirts are always still available.
Yeah,
we always keep the shirts, tank tops, hoodies, all that stuff available year round.
At some point, we will be able to do that ourselves.
Yeah, everything is always on demand. So whenever you want one, go check it out. Order it. It'll get you. You never have to wait for a campaign to end.
So, guys, what do y'all see that's different? What do y'all see that's different up here?
My wild home. Hey guys, how's it going? It's hot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finally got an AC.
It's not hot in here.
No, it is not. I tested it out by making cookies.
You want to say hi, Willow?
And it didn't get hot in here like it normally does.
No.
So that was fun.
All right. She doesn't want to say hi.
Come here. Come on.
Come here. Say hi.
Say hi.
Not to me, silly.
Yeah, we finally got the AC. He finally put it in there a couple of days ago. He did a little video on it.
Yeah.
Took the old window out.
Yeah, that will be, so you get a little bit of a sneak peek on that, because that video will be coming out Monday. And obviously, if you are also one of our members of fan club member level, which is the middle and above.
So bad.
Thank you.
Oh, God, she's bad.
You get a chance to see all those videos coming out early. So then obviously we do also thank our members that are at the helping hand level. You get a chance to utilize the icons and all that stuff here. And you also get all of your comments read first. So I always make sure that any of our helping hands members get their comments answered to all videos before anybody else. Right. Yeah. So I normally try to wait at least a 24-hour period to allow our members to comment. So, but once again, thank you to all of our members. You are greatly appreciated.
Yeah. And then in a couple of weeks, we got a Filipino party to go to.
Filipino party.
Filipino food.
Yep.
A whole spread of it. And I cannot wait.
So if you're wondering kind of why we're doing that, my mom, my grandparents, well, so my grandpa, my mom's dad, was a Baptist missionary. So first he was in the Air Force and was actually stationed in the Philippines. And then after he got out, so he loved the area, and once he got out and became a missionary, he went back to the Philippines as a missionary. So they lived there quite often. And actually my uncle that was here visiting, he was born there. He was actually born on the base of the Philippines. So I grew up eating a lot of Filipino dishes, a lot of Filipino food. And we have good friends, within the family that are Filipino. So my mom knows how to make all that stuff, and some of the friends that we have. Yeah. So they're kind of doing a celebration of, some memories and
his
things.
Life.
And
Mom.
Yeah.
Since the cleaning, so Mom and Grandma have been cleaning their home. Yep. Prepping boxes and to move here. Yeah. Preparations to move here, and Grandpa stuff has started popping out here and there, just little memories. So
he has so much stuff.
So many memories.
So much stuff that they've had to go through and box up and get rid of. And
yep, and then there's some actually that are pictures. Yeah. So I'm excited to see those. Yeah. So we're going to be doing like a little.
Hello, Joe.
What is it? Like a little flash screen. What do you call it? With the pictures.
Yeah, well, it's a little slideshows.
Yeah, there you go.
And my mom does have the camera and stuff for that to put the little slides in.
And she's found a bunch.
And then go through with the photos doing a slideshow. So they're going to go through and they're going to do that. And she's found boxes and boxes of
from when they were in the Philippines.
Pictures on slides. So we're going to go through and do that. All of her brothers. So it's 6 kids all together. My mom is the only girl.
So that's exciting. Yeah.
What she always says is that she's the one rose to all the thorns. But then all of her brothers says that they're all the roses to the one thorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking at that and eating.
So yeah, we will be heading up to Missouri once again to go for that, and I'm not gonna miss out on some good home cooked Filipino food. Are you crazy? So yeah, it's gonna be all the good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good memory to hold on in tribute of Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He is went on to the great beyond a few years back. I think where are we at now? Is 7 years?
Something like that.
It's around 7 years.
Yeah.
So
they have. We also have now.
KB, hello.
Are those tables from the Philippines? The one that we have are from New Zealand.
Philippines. Yes, so yes, we do have some of the hand carved. It's the local wood. That's I forgot the type of wood that's there.
Yeah.
But they are hand carved tables, and it's of the local tribesmen.
Yeah. So it's
of what they look like.
Yeah, they're two tables. It's the tribesmen holding like a plate.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much a table of it. So he's kneeling on one knee and up on another. But yeah.
And they both look different.
Yes.
They're close, but they're different. And then she also has like a full blown like hope chest.
Oh, so
that is 100% carved. They have another like little chair that's like shaped like a hand, kind of like that. That's all hand carved. Same thing.
There's so much.
Yeah, my mom and grandparents have a lot of like antique stuff that's
furniture
over 100 years old.
So that's kind of hard too to say. What should they get rid of and what should they not? So when it's hard for grandma to do that kind of choice, it's like we just bring it all.
Yeah.
We'll store it professionally, get it stored so none of it gets damaged.
Yeah, a lot of the antique stuff. We will go to, because my mom has like a piano and things like that as well. So that stuff needs to be in a storage unit that has heating and cooling. With the humidity, humidity control type stuff. So with that, obviously you're paying a little bit extra, but it's going to be worth it in the end. That way we're not damaging any of that stuff, because
it's priceless.
I mean, like furniture. Today's generation. I know. For us, I mean, I'm Gen X, so my generation, I grew up before the cell phone era. I grew up before the gaming era, as a little kid, and then kind of grew into that. So I'm on like both sides, where I get to see the millennial side, but then also get to see the boomer side.
Well, you also get to see
and grew up in
more
between
of
that.
Okay, so, it's more of this gen is more of a waste. Yeah. You're wasting. You're contributing more to the landfills every year. Something new.
Stuff is built to be replaced.
Yes. So stuff that's made now, it's not made to last long. And if you want to buy furniture that is made to last long, it's obviously going to cost a lot more.
Yeah.
So you're paying.
Yeah, and for me, like I love antique furniture, but I know some of the newer generations, they'll get handed down stuff that's been in the family, and they don't want nothing to do with it. They think it's gaudy, or that it doesn't go well with what they want, and they sell it.
Yeah.
And they'll go and pay, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to go get like a new table every year, or a new table every 2 years.
Yeah.
When you could have had that one table that was given to you from a family member for free, and it would have lasted you your entire lifetime.
Yeah.
But that's just today's generation.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There's a few There's a few people outliers out there.
We love antiques.
I just love.
Which I know that there's a few folks, even in today's generation of teens, that are trying to go back to the older ways.
Well, then you also have
our generation.
You also have those awesome outliers that will pick up an antique and sand it down or give it purpose again, repurpose it.
Yeah.
And
Which
Just
even that,
change.
depending on what it is, right? Like you
Yeah.
definitely want to look into that
It
because
depends. Yeah.
some of those, if you're taking something that is actually worth some good money and then you're repurposing it, it just
Yeah.
lost all that value.
Yeah,
So
but
kind of
there's
knowing
not.
what you're looking at, do a little bit of research. If you're that type of person that says, "Hey, I love antiques.
Yeah.
I like the way this thing looks, or I would like to repurpose it," then
Yep.
if you don't mind it losing that value because you want it to look a certain way, go ahead with it. But
But yeah, they have wonderful furniture. Furniture from New Zealand, from the Philippines, and from England, I believe.
yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, because my grandma,
a
she
lot.
actually talks with a London accent. Because obviously she lived in that area long enough to where she had kind of picked that up. It used to be even worse though. Back when I was younger, because they lived a lot, in New Zealand. So, and New Zealand has kind of that.
Kind of like the old English, they do.
Yeah, it's a little bit, like the older English style.
Yes, and it always
United Kingdom, right? English,
and it never fails. You will hear a bunch of New Zealand words when they're talking.
Yeah.
Just like they taught the kids bickies. Bickies are cookies.
Yeah.
So bickies. So that's all they know now when they hear grandma say bickies. Yes.
I think that one that they learned today, because we went out to go eat breakfast or brunch basically today, and one of the kids were saying that they're stuffed.
Yeah.
We're like, you don't want to say you're stuffed because that means you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're saying that you're stuffed, you're pregnant. You're pregos.
But no.
No.
So they learned a new word there.
Yeah.
And mom.
And antique shops are op shops.
So yes, op shops.
Op
so
shops.
Mom made a lot of unbaked cookies.
Anybody want some unbaked cookies?
So many. We got peanut butter cookies and peanut butter chocolate cookies.
Peanut butter.
And peanut butter chocolate.
And chocolates.
And then we have
if you've never had an unbaked cookie.
And we have an oatmeal white chocolate cranberry cookie.
Gary says, hot stuff. Yeah.
And best thing is that yesterday.
Yeah, we no longer have an oven for stuffing.
I know. So Mom brought us her fried bread dough. So yesterday we actually had some fried bread burgers.
It's the traditional Navajo.
And I have a container of fried bread dough.
So now I have it sitting here. I have to eat it.
I am able to make that dough is going to last me for about 3-4 days. Mm-hmm. So I am going to be able to make some fried bread nuggets and some fried bread for like taco, to put taco meat on the top.
Oh yeah, Willow would definitely love to eat these.
If you're near us and you want to try some of that fried bread that Mom is going to be bringing here, because when they move here, she's got to set up everything for the first of the month, the first Saturday of the month, to take it to Trader's Day, so that people can start trying her Navajo, her original OG Navajo fried bread. And hopefully the town here is going to love it, because there isn't Navajo bread here.
Yeah, I mean, to get traditional fried bread, I think the closest that you'd have to go from here is over to Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. But there's a difference. So there is a difference between Indian fried bread and traditional Navajo fried bread.
Yes.
There is a difference, trust me. So if you're eating fried bread and they have used anything other than flour, salt, and water, it's not traditional. Yeah. It's only 3 ingredients: flour, salt, water. But it's how it is
made, how it is mixed,
and then it's fried in an animal lard. So with that, it's like you're not using frying oil or anything. you're using lard to cook in it.
So I don't know the recipe. I don't know how she makes it. I don't know how much she adds to it.
Yeah.
I barely even learned how to spread it and
cook
how to cook it. So I feel like she's like,
slowly
letting me in, but
mm-hmm.
It's a secret that I guess we're gonna have to keep. Sorry, guys, but it's not like you're gonna have access to the fry bread because when she gets here, she's gonna be selling it left and right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
At first, we will just be like underneath a tent with a table, doing stuff for Trader Days.
Yes.
And then eventually, once we get her trailer back up and running, she'll be doing that out of a food trailer.
Yep, a little food truck. But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I have dough. I'm gonna make lots of them. Oh God, you can make them either for food, for lunch or dinner, or breakfast, sweet or just salty. It doesn't matter.
Come here.
Dad's giving you a peanut butter cookie.
Come here.
You sure you don't want a peanut butter cookie? She looks at us like, don't make her jump on me. She's going to jump on me. I know it. Spoiled.
She is spoiled.
I tell you. Oh, yeah.
You didn't eat it all. There's still some there.
She didn't eat. Okay. Yes. Yes. Puppy approved.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut butter. What is it? Oatmeal? No, peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oatmeal. So yeah.
Yeah, everything that's in it.
So there's that.
It's fine for her to eat.
But yes, I'm gonna plan to make some baggies and send them over to some of our local friends here so they can try some fry bread.
Yes, we've already promised a few people that they will get some
fry bread
to try out and to be able to drool on it for a little bit.
I'm gonna drool on it too, just because I don't know the recipe.
Because so
whatever's there is there.
I'm right there too. Anytime I know that I'm going up to Mom's place, I'm like, oh, please have some fry bread ready, or at least some dough ready.
Some dough, yeah.
For us, because there's times that we've went up to go visit and she doesn't have none. And I'm like, now I gotta wait a whole nother year, or I have to wait
she did. She did have some dough. Okay, so she was testing it out too. I think she had it for about a year.
Yeah.
She had some dough for about a year because she wanted to know how long the length of that dough was in a freezer. I believe it was. Yeah. And
she would already fry it.
Fried already.
And then wrap it, put it in the freezer just to see how long it would last.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was still okay.
It was
obviously
okay.
It's nothing's better than fresh, right?
Yes, nothing.
But to go back through and then you heat it back up in the oven. So not in the microwave, and make it rubbery.
Yeah.
So you're putting it either into the convection oven or into a regular home oven.
Yep.
Radiant heat. And I mean it almost turns out just like it was fresh. Mm-hmm. But you can tell the difference of eating one that's been frozen, because I've had one that 1 year old, 6 months old, and then fresh, and it's all really, really close.
Yes.
But I mean, she was doing stuff, like tacos, hamburgers, the desserts. So it'd have some with cinnamon, brown sugar.
A tostada, yeah.
Have some with the powdered sugar, some with fruit toppings, different things that she would do with it. Yeah. So. Yeah.
But yeah, she wanted to test that out because after they closed down the restaurant there, she still had a lot of people asking for fry bread, and she wanted to know, hey, can I market this? Is it will it last if it had to be mailed off or anything like that? So,
I mean, one of the biggest issues of where they're at is because she lives in Missouri, and if you know. But if you don't know, restaurants there actually have a really hard time with, licensing and the things that you can do, to be able to sell food. Yes. Trust me, it's places that are trying. So Missouri is actually one of those states that you're going there to open a business just to see how well it does. Yeah. And then going someplace else to actually open it, because
it's just a testing place.
That is the starting platform state, basically, and that's kind of how they market that. There's not a whole lot, especially like the little mom and pop places or like the little things like that. Is you go there, but that's how a lot of their licensing and stuff is.
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep a long-term business there, unless you're like the huge chain, type places.
Yeah.
But for like the little mom and pop shops, you're constantly having to move around. It's really hard to get stuff. Their taxes are just stupid.
Whether it be a restaurant or even the food trucks as well. They have regulations and they're tough compared to here. Here they're a little more lenient in Arkansas compared to over there.
Yep.
So that's why she was excited also about doing it here.
Because
they don't require a lot, especially if she's doing it.
Arkansas people just don't care.
Especially if doing it in your home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Running the business from your home.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So
I've kind of joked around with that before, but it's where Arkansans or whatever just don't care. They hate everybody equally. And the reason why I say that is because there's actually a poll that has went out. I forgot who even did it.
No,
but it was on TV.
YouTube, I think it was. Was it YouTube? Oh yeah,
it was the top 10 states. Right, it was like the top 10 states for rude people.
For rude people, yeah.
And Arkansas was number 1.
I was like, wow.
Which I wouldn't have thought that, but
yeah, I wouldn't have taught that.
Taught that?
Taught that.
You wouldn't have taught that?
I wouldn't have taught that. I wouldn't have thought that. I mean, because I've met some wonderful people here.
Oh yeah.
But then again, all of the wonderful people that you're meeting too are from other places.
Yeah. So
there are some here that have lived here in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And those are awesome too. But yeah.
I mean, I got friends that, they were basically born and raised here.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily born here, but raised here their whole life.
So yeah.
And
they're awesome people too. Yeah. So yeah. I think we've met some good people.
Yes. Yeah. We have a great group of friends.
Yes.
And stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Hey, tell me, can you tell them what happened to you a couple of days ago? You're like a brand new little kid again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have talked about it in the video.
Oh, you did, huh?
I don't think it came out in Friday's video because when did we go?
I don't know.
I went on. Was it on Friday or on Thursday?
I don't know. So he's waiting on the Tooth Fairy to come because Tooth Fairy hasn't came yet.
Yeah.
But he lost a tooth. What tooth did you lose, baby?
It is one of my molars.
One of his molars on the back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, now you're becoming a hillbilly, baby. That's awesome. You're becoming part of Arkansas, huh?
That's when you know that you're fitting into the Arkansas lifestyle when you start losing all your teeth.
So I was like, yay! He's like, it feels weird. I'm like, it's awesome. I was like,
y'all want to see it?
No, you don't want to see it. It's way in the back. But yeah.
But it's a missing tooth.
Yeah, that's all it is. I was like, it's the best part of growing old with you. I saw you without crinkles, maybe with one wrinkle or two. Now you have so many, and you're grayer.
All my wrinkles that I had when you first met me were in my clothes.
And now he's gray and more than he was.
That dirtbag.
So, yeah, I did. First time I met him, he came off of a Jeep. It was a black Jeep he came out of in his white uniform.
Yeah.
Wrinkled as hell.
White dress uniform that's supposed to be ironed and pressed and all that. I didn't care.
And the first thing I said to my friend was, hey, look at that wrinkled dirt bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wrinkled dirt bag was going to be my my boss, my supervisor.
Howdy.
Hi. Hey, Max is doing great. Every time he sees Willow, though, he goes back in his house.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want any part of it. And he goes right back into the coop.
Yeah.
But he's been out there scratching at the floor.
Which Willow doesn't do nothing. I mean, she'll just go over there.
Yep. And if anybody doesn't know, Max is he's a Brahma rooster.
Yep. And
he is a big boy for being 18 weeks. And thank you so much, Lauren and Joel, for giving us Max. He is amazing. He is a gentle giant.
Gentle giant.
Gentle giant. Yes, he is.
Has the storm hit you yet? Yes.
Yes, it did. It rained, then it stopped raining.
Yeah,
it was only a couple of minutes, maybe
It's not
10.
raining currently, but
No.
well,
Yeah.
we had because we obviously we got here late. It's 3:10 when it started.
Yeah.
Coming back from Fort Smith, it right in y'all's area was downpouring.
Oh, look at that! He'll be 12 weeks
Downpouring.
So he still is super baby.
My sister's cool.
Okay. So yeah, it will be So Max will be 12 weeks actually. So
12 weeks on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's 12 weeks on Tuesday. Oh, but yeah, he's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
We've been trying to give him he likes cilantro.
Pardon the interruption from our child.
She had to tell us that her sister's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they're over in Grandma and Grandpa's shed, and there's blankets over there.
They got rivers going on over there.
So rivers.
I hope you got your boat ready. Or
blow up the floaties.
Right, the floaties. Man, those floaties. Those floaties are cool. But they're like what, $200?
Whenever you guys are coming back, then those blankets are staying over there.
So you don't care. Yeah, they have these cool floaties that you can just sit on, and it has two little propeller.
And don't drop them, please, if you hear lightning.
All over everywhere.
If you hear the thunder.
All right, go, go, go.
Because I watched you when you were coming over, you stopped because this one doesn't like lightning and thunder.
The both of them don't.
She'll cover her ears, but if she's carrying something, she'll throw that to the ground and then cover her ears.
But yeah. Hey peeps, hi. Yep, from the Odyssey.
Howdy.
Yeah, I see ya. Who else we got going on? I have a no-bake chocolate cookie recipe. Yes, I think these are gluten-free, right?
All of these cookies are gluten-free.
Yes.
Because Mom is gluten-free celiac.
Yes. So
yeah.
I just gave her a chocolate chip cookie recipe that she's going to try to convert to
Peter. Howdy. Old man
so there's
Homestead.
that. Hello.
How is the AC unit working?
Amazing.
Night and day difference.
Yes, it is. Night and day.
Oh my goodness.
We tested it. Like I said in the beginning, we tested it with by making chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah. She had the oven on for what, 2 hours?
About 2 hours, because it's a little oven and you can make a lot of cookies in a little oven. You can barely make 9 at a time or 6 at a time.
But
yes,
that AC up here does not, even without the oven, can't keep up during the hottest part of the day.
Oh no. But
doing that and the oven,
big one right here,
it would be in the 90s in here, even though the AC is set to 73. Because you can't go below 73, otherwise it'll freeze over.
But yes.
And then as soon as we got this one installed, which you guys will see the video come Monday, that, oh my goodness, helps. So we keep this one back here set to 70, and even with the oven on, it stays in here right around 71.
Yep, I didn't break a
70,
sweat.
71.
I didn't tell everybody to go outside because it's hot in here.
So good.
But yeah, it's
3L Homestead. Hey.
Yep. Hello. Yep, and hi. Yeah, so
I know I've been over to y'all's channel several times, and I still cannot remember your first name.
The 3L Homestead.
So horrible. Both of us are horrible with names.
I am. I have to see you in person.
Like I gotta see you in person. Like
say your name a couple
2 or 3
of times. Yeah.
Because trust me, I've been over to people's houses, and I'm like, "What's your name again?"
I was like, yeah. Oh yeah.
It happens.
Totems in chat, please. But no,
howdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yep. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what we've been doing today, though. That's everything we have been doing. What else? I mean, it's been hot as hell.
Yeah,
outside.
today we just went to breakfast and went to antique shop.
Yeah. Oh, we bought some knobs. Where are my knobs?
They're in the Jeep. They're still in the glove box.
Yeah, I can't go with Mom, because if I go with Mom and I say, hey, look at that, I like that. That's a good idea for our garden. And she gets them. And I'm like, Mom, But
You want me to go get them?
I'll go get them as long. Tell me where you put them at.
They're in the glove box.
In the glove box.
In the glove
Let me
box.
go
Well,
get
you
them.
can grab my bag out of there too, because that's
The what?
the gauze that I had, which I don't need gauze anymore. But yeah, it was some nice stuff. I know there was one section. It was our first time going to the antique store. It's actually one up in Fort Smith. It's Sunday, right? Even the city, a lot of these stores and stuff like that closed down. So we're trying to find ones that were open, and a lot of them don't even open until noon. So by the time we got done eating, we only had to wait around maybe 5 minutes, give or take. But we went in there, and there was one section that actually had like a little bit of blacksmithing stuff, but they had some woodworking stuff. The beautiful, beautiful ads that I would like to go back and get at some point.
So
Beautiful ads.
So I always look at that stuff when I'm in the antique. I'll be like, okay, that's a good idea for our garden. We're gonna build the garden, but we also wanted a greenhouse.
Yeah, and I don't think these were necessarily like handles. I think they're more of like to be able to hang stuff from them.
I don't know.
Kind of like a towel holder, or
I don't mind it for
or
a
like
handle.
a hat holder or something. But
So
we are gonna use them as handles.
So this is how big it must be, about 4 inches,
Yeah,
4 or 5 inches. So, and they're very, very heavy.
And they're heavy. They're metal.
It has the 3 holes there to drill it to the doors. We were thinking about getting a couple of windows, those old windows that they have on the side of the roads, or any type of antique windows that you're throwing away, as well as old doors
and they are 2-piece because it does have
glass
that holds it together.
And repurposing all of that and actually make it into a greenhouse instead. So that's what we're trying to do. Just gather up all of that, those things, and repurpose them. So yeah. So windows, doors, have glass,
curtain stays.
So yeah.
Yep, you
Curtain
probably are right. They probably are curtain stays.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that as being a curtain stay.
But that's the first thing that came to mind to me. It was like, look, it's like a doorknob and it's heavy, and you can grab onto it and pull if you have to. Or even if you have pots, if you have planted pots, you could just put your arm right through it and pull. If you have things in your hand, I don't see why not. So I thought of it as a door handle, even though you're right.
These would probably end up being more on like for like the little vent type doors, or even like little small. Not necessarily like on the main door that you're going to walk in and out of.
Yeah.
But these will be utilized in the greenhouse that we're going to do.
Yep. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. But that to me,
greenhouse probably not going to won't get done this season. Obviously, we're already way too late to be planting stuff in the greenhouse. Obviously, you can do stuff in the greenhouse even in the winter time. Yeah. But that will be up. A greenhouse and another garden space will be up by next spring.
Yes, we still need to get the tractor to move all of this rubble here on the side. And then with that,
I still haven't fixed Little Mac.
With that, moving probably the RV to this side, or figure out how to do that so that we have the space to do the garden next year for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
You put those on either side of the window to put curtains back in.
Yeah. Well, sorry. I thought of door handle before I thought of drapes.
But we even seen stuff there too where people were using like some of the olden wooden ladders to go up on top, and hanging plants and stuff like that. We thought that looked kind of cool. We'd probably do something like that.
There was one that had the ladder, the old antique ladder, but in it had the lights. So it's like for like a top of a kitchen island or something.
It's a great picture and sound today.
That's what they did. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Using the ladders
because we got a storm going on outside.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Someone. Oh,
Boom,
so is it
boom.
Lord
Yeah.
or who? He said that Nemo was missing. He just swam through the goat pen. Nemo.
Oh, yeah,
Who
because
is
they're flooding over there.
Uh-huh.
They just swam through
Yeah,
the
he
goat
said that. She says that there's rivers
pen.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says package sitting on her computer. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It says we got great pit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Boom,
JB
boom.
had got some stuff for them
I hope they will
on their wish list.
help. Yep.
So that's awesome, helping
That
out.
is awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Thunder here.
And
That too.
oh yeah, we actually
That-
driving
yeah.
back.
Mhm.
We saw lightning
On-
hit something because
On the drivers.
almost the exact same time that the lightning flashed,
Yes.
it crashed.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's like, "Whoops, we're
like,
getting too
same
close."
time.
There was some cars that were pulled over the side. That's why I had to ask
Yeah.
him. I was like,
it was very, very
had to
hard
ask-
rain there
yeah.
for a second.
Yeah, I had to ask him, do we have a tornado going through or what's going through right now? Because those cars are pulled to the side. And he's like, nope, it's just rain. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. But getting here, it was actually a lot less rain here. It was
Yeah.
more towards the center of where
Yeah,
we were at.
Mansfield area.
Yeah. Any more info on the local get together? I did not hear anything yet, Lauren. Nope,
No, not
I
yet.
have not
Well,
heard nothing yet.
I believe from the last I heard that it more than likely will be at Jeff's place.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, we're still gonna figure all that out.
Yeah, we'll figure all that out. Just get together with good people.
Yeah.
Yep, good people.
So I know some folks went out to work Littlefields
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday
Yeah.
or yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
which we were here with
Yeah, we're here with the
grandma
parents. Yeah.
and my mom and all that. So we'd already
Yeah,
said
we
that
had
we weren't gonna
company.
make it out that way. But I know a lot of folks went out there for dinner and just getting together and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's we're mostly beyond help these days, but we're still That's all you can do is do your best every day. Try to just give it your best.
And that's one of the things that we've said, from the very beginning is you just take it one day at a time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do. If do the best you can and take it one day at a time. That's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even Rome was not built in one day. So
yeah, you do what you can. You help we can when you can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't beat yourself. We're all in the same boat. It's okay.
Yeah.
Boats might be different. Yes, the boats are different. Like they were saying. Who was saying that? I remembered that from someone.
I don't know.
Someone said that. They said we are all in the same ocean, not the same boat, because every boat is different. I don't remember who said that to me. I was like, It really got you thinking, some deep thinking there. But yeah. So there's a threat of hail over there. After cooking all day. Yeah. I hope not here. I know that we put the plywood sheets
hunker down
that we had.
Yeah.
The last time we couldn't find anything to cover the windshield, so we put plywood sheets that we found.
I keep little pieces of plywood to be able to throw up over, windshields. I mean, obviously the RV is just here in the open. We don't have anything on the top of the RV.
That did catch a banging up there.
But if we have some decent sized hail come through, I know some of the vents would take damage. Plus the shower that we have in the master bath, it has like a big
plastic.
It's not glass, but it's like the plastic, and it's double layered.
It was like plexiglass or something like that. Yes.
But if that ever takes damage, then I'm gonna have to go up there and fix all that stuff up.
It says I'll scrape frost out of our deep freeze and throw it outside to me. Might help cool it down.
Yeah. That would take a lot of frost.
Yeah.
That'd be a big old freezer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, like those big freezers that I was looking at. Ooh, where were we looking at that one? We had it was
well, the first one you saw was actually at Home Depot.
Oh no, it was in Sutherland. Sutherland's. I think it had that deep
It might
freezer.
have been.
It was so huge you could fit a whole cow in there.
It
I
was
think.
the chest style freezer, and the thing was like 13 feet long.
I was like,
oh
"Ooh, look at that! All you need is one cow
Yeah.
for the whole family for a whole year."
At some points, we would like to have like a walk-in freezer.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
And I've looked, and I mean, some of that stuff would be like from my mom's business type stuff of what she's wanting to do. But then other, for us, since we do want to process a lot of our own meat,
Oh, the
of
hill,
having a place to store meats,
the ridge.
it's just for us, it'd be beneficial to have a walk-in freezer.
Yeah, we've thought about it a lot about doing it into the ridge, so we can can everything in there and keep everything cold.
And like, because I'm the dreamer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she does keep me grounded for the most part, so I'm not like floating off. But out of everything that I say that I want on this property, it's gonna happen.
Yes, it's
gonna happen.
It just takes time,
but it's not gonna happen like today or tomorrow, right?
No,
so
it takes time.
This is our forever property. I'm still young at heart, anyway, and I will make stuff happen. But start going through a lot of these projects, like man, I really need a backhoe.
Yeah.
Man, I really need a backhoe. And then I'm like, man, I really need a backhoe. Like all these things.
Yeah.
Because I have at least 10 projects right now on my bucket list that if I had a backhoe, like I'd be able to get them done quickly.
What we got here, it says
I might need to make that happen here within the next year or two.
When y'all get a chance, check your email. We just sent it. And then we got a we had to get an old RV cover. Still have not put it up though. Old RV to winch to crack my.
I had seen that he had was all bandaged up and I guess went to a ditch or something. Yeah.
And then we got
speaking of dreamers,
yeah. Oh, speaking of dreamers, yep. Did you hear? Yeah. Yep, and then drifter down again.
So, and one thing I'll say, because obviously we don't always communicate with everybody within the area, because even though we are part of the family, right? This is the functional family. Think of those cousins that you never talk to, type thing, right? That's kind of how it goes around here. Yes, there's communities where some folks hang out with others, and then some hang out.
It's a family. Yeah. It's a way a family acts.
It's a dysfunctional family.
We're all crazy, different. So yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
Yep, they put an e-bike in the ditch. Yeah.
Yeah, I had not watched the video, but I did see the post on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we like to.
Oh yeah, find an old broke down truck that hauls the frozen food. That would be good.
The frozen food.
Because those are nice, but I would still like, because they have a kit. Because for us, for the walk-in freezer, we would like that to be inside the cellar that we're gonna do. So trying to move something like that, obviously, because the cellar we want to do inside the hill is going to be multi-part. And it's going to require a lot of digging, a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But that one is a kit that you can build to put in there, because the cellar that we're doing is going to have power, so it will be set up with power.
Yeah, we're still trying to maintain this lovely jungle of ours that keeps growing. Keep cutting down the grass, and it keeps growing, so it's trying to take over where we're trying to build a gathering house.
They promise to go to the ER when they get back.
But yeah, so the holes are dug. Not all of them, are they? We got the tree trunk is still there. I think we were going to use the tree trunk as a pillar.
Which I don't know. It's because the tree trunk isn't like 100% centered of where I need it to be.
Yeah.
And I do know that I would have to replace it at some point down the line. So I have three areas within the gathering house foundation that I need to dig up with a backhoe. So until I can get.
Well, we do have someone that that's
do
going to
it.
come and help us. At the moment, we're just waiting for this water to dry up
Yeah.
and everything so that it doesn't get stuck. The truck.
Because
doesn't get stuck out
I'm
there.
still going to continue working
Yeah.
on what I can. Because I have several out of the 15
Mhm.
holes, right?
Yeah.
I have 11 that I can still be working on. So those are going to get finished up
Yes.
and going because they won't be in the way of any equipment having to
No.
remove trees or dig holes or anything like that.
Mhm.
So I am going to go ahead and start getting those going
Mhm.
and start getting that stuff done. We still have the roof that needs to get put on to the shed room. We
Mhm.
also have help with that coming.
Yes. Mhm.
I still need to buy, which I'm going to be doing that this week, of getting the last pieces I need for that roof.
Yes.
And it's just drip edge, right?
Yeah,
Drip edge is cheap. I need 4 sticks of drip edge, and then that will be good to go.
Good to go.
So,
Yep.
and you're just obviously waiting on some decent weather. You can't pull
weather.
off tarps on top of the shed when it's raining, because
No.
then we're gonna get mom and dad's stuff all wet. And I don't think they want that.
No. I'm sure they don't want
They
that.
probably wouldn't want to come
back to that.
come back from Texas and be like, "Why is my stuff all wet and moldy
Yeah.
and why does it smell in here?"
No. Yeah, the birds are over there right now. We had to
Yeah.
move their birds over there from the playroom because it was getting too hot, and we were trying to just maintain them cool. So they're in there. We try our best to remember to turn on the light during the daytime, turn off the light at night, so that they know when it's daytime, when it's nighttime, and we don't get them all messed
and
up.
for Joe, it said, too bad you don't have a mower and baler combo for the long grass. So a lot of the stuff that we have here that is considered like long grass is weeds. It wouldn't even be worth belling for anything. Plus, a lot of the areas where I normally utilize our flail mower with a tractor, it is a lot of taller weeds. And the reason why I wanted a flail mower instead of like a brush hog or another type of cutter type like that is because of the rocks. I mean, our property has tons and tons of rocks.
Yes.
And going through the flail mower, I've already damaged 2 of the blades to where I have to get those fixed to put back on. But a lot of times with a flail mower setup, as that's spinning around, if it hits an obstruction, it's just going to kick that blade back instead of damaging the entire mower or flinging that rock out and hitting something else. It's designed to do that, to where if it's hit something that it can't cut, it flings back the other direction. And those do spin a full 360 degrees. And so, yeah. But until I can get another tractor here, which I already know, we've had folks that say, hey, you can come grab the tractor to be able to utilize for cutting. And I do thank you, Brett. But as of right now, I don't have a way of hauling said tractor.
Yeah, the truck is indisposed right now.
Yeah, so until obviously my truck's not put back together yet, it's not going to get put back together until Dad gets back. He's the one that disconnected everything and did all that, so he already knows where all the hardware is. He already knows exactly where all that stuff goes.
Yes.
I'm doing the repair to the engine. That's done. The repair to the engine is complete, with the exception of 2 bolts that I need to reorder. Because even though it said a certain torque value for that bolt straight out of the automotive guide or whatnot, I did that and it snapped. So everything else torqued to what it was supposed to be torqued at, but those 2 broke. So I will need to order those at some point, but that's not too bad. So everything, like I said, take it one day at a time. And just do what you can with what you got, right?
You can't do anything with that. Just leave it there on the back burner for a bit until.
Because I already know that the truck's not going to be going back together until towards the end of July, and I'm fine with that. So I'm not too worried about ordering those bolts. The boat.
You're gonna order a boat.
Gonna order a boat. Yeah. I almost sound like I was Canadian there for a second. The boats.
Yes, babe.
But yes, that will get put back together. Very, very soon.
Oh yeah.
And then fingers crossed that everything went all right, because obviously it's my first time ever doing that type of repair into an engine. I mean, I've helped rebuild engines before, uh, more small engine repair stuff. That's the more of where I'm at, right? Of what I've done, So work on taking apart small engines and things. I would at some point like to do the engine for a Little Mac, kind of redo that one. But until I can have another tractor here on the property, I do not want to take that one down 100%. Obviously it's down right now because I need new hydraulic hoses, which is going to get added to the budget. It's already. I'm still have not figured out exactly how much that's going to be. I'm estimating it's going to be around 200 because I need 3 hoses.
3 hoses.
That need to be replaced, and there is a place here locally that I can get that done. But that's what I'm saying, because some of those hoses are almost 5 feet long, and you're paying, per the length and for the crimps and just all the stuff, right? So because they cannot physically repair the hoses that I have, they have to be replaced.
But Nugget's been watching tons of videos on old tractor repairs. He's like, I'm an expert now.
Right? That's when you stayed at a Holiday Inn. Right? Isn't that how it goes? You stay at a Holiday Inn, now you're an expert.
Yeah.
Which I think that actually got replaced by, I watched YouTube video, I'm an expert. Ever since YouTube came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you can learn a lot of stuff through YouTube. A lot.
You can.
Of stuff.
You really can.
Yeah.
Which, the Holiday Inn Express. So I do think a lot of the stuff that I've learned that I don't know, I've watched from YouTube.
And then it also helps you.
And sometimes it was helpful, sometimes it wasn't.
But then it lets you know what not to do.
It let me know that through trial and error, just like every other human had to endure throughout their lifetime, trial and error, right, of what not to do next time.
Yeah. So even if it didn't work, still got other ways. YouTube certified.
Yeah, YouTube certified. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, most definitely.
Most definitely.
What else we got going on?
Nothing. Oh, well, when we go travel to Mom's house, we're gonna have to pick up we got some sheetrock to pick up from there too. To finish.
Yeah, we'll try because hopefully Mom and Dad will be back.
Yes, they probably will.
From Texas. That way we can
pick up the sheetrock that they have over there.
With. Because they have the little tiny trailer, Mom's little tiny trailer that Dad and I rebuilt. So that the Jeep can pull that. Okay, I mean the Jeep can pull our flatbed, the Carson car hauler,
but only some weight.
But I can't fully load it down.
Yes,
because the Jeep can only pull 3,000 pounds?
I think so.
And
that car hauler is already almost.
And the trailer itself is already super heavy. Plus that trailer has electric brakes. The Jeep does not have electronic brake controller. So without that, you're already kind of struggling.
Yep, you are.
Trying to go through the Ozarks.
It says view deleted message. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to move this thing in the middle.
Nightbot.
Nightbot. What did it say? All of their 3-point implements.
Oh, because you put your email, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah. We got it. 3, yeah.
Oh, it won't even let me.
It doesn't. Yeah. If I can get to this thing here. Yay.
I was going to post that. It won't even let me add it.
Yeah, all it says is neighbors, friends are selling.
It says you stop. Yeah, any type of links, like I have that set on Nightbot that you can't post any links.
Yeah.
Unless you're a moderator.
Yeah, neighbors and friends are selling off all of their 3-point implements, and if any details,
Yeah. So if anybody needs any 3-point implements, contact Butt Nuggets Homestead at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And it says.
Yeah, I don't know what I would need right now.
Moon 2A. Oh.
I do know that I would like to have like a yard rake for our tractor because for one, the mower that we have, the flail mower that we have, is actually rated for a 24 horsepower PTO.
Mm-hmm.
And I already knew that in buying whenever I bought it that our tractor was way underrated for that mower, but I already knew that I was going to be getting another tractor at some point, down the line. Because the Lil Mac, it only has a 12 horsepower PTO.
Yeah.
So going through is because I've seen it videos like where I got it from, the company that I've got it from, they've mowed down because it says it's only rated for up to 3-inch tree of undercutting with the hammer blades for brush hogging and stuff like that. And they've actually cut down up to 6-inch tree, and that's oak, a 6-inch oak, and that's hardwood.
But then didn't the teeth
it did just fine.
So that one did what was the one with the teeth that broke? What broke that? The rock?
Oh, on mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit a big rock.
It was a big rock. Okay.
So it didn't even break the blade itself. It broke the bolt that holds the hammer blade on. So, and that's what it's designed to do that. So if it hits something too hard and it doesn't allow the hammer blade to spin backwards, it will shear off that bolt, and then the hammer blade just falls out. Or a lot of times it'll get stuck in there and it's like dunka dunka dunka, and you hear it, and then you turn it off, raise it up, figure out what is
which one. Yeah.
Because I've also ran into several fences here on the property that I did not know were there.
There's so many fences in this property.
Wrapped up barbed wire, or I've wrapped up netting, or I've wrapped up, different things. I'm just like, oh my goodness gracious.
He said, did you know that the logo is the same as the Japanese yen? Huh.
Our logo is the same as Japanese yen. I did not know that.
Where?
So actually, our logo, if you did not know, we had our logo made for us from a friend, and that is the gypsy and the vanilla gorilla. So, yes, they had actually. So ours is the logo. If you didn't know, kind of like how that came from, is it has both I's in it.
It spells
Ivey. I, and then it has one F going forward and one F going backwards.
So it spells Ivey. It's what it spells. And
no,
then
our logo is an IFF.
Yeah.
But just one of the F's is imposed in backwards.
Yeah, but it also spells that. You look at your logo right, babe.
I've looked at it and I know who made it.
G. And yes, they wrote it, they made it, and I fixed everything in it, so I know.
This one. She don't know.
I know.
What up, David? Anyway.
Ooh, you're anyway. Anyway, yeah. Well, anyways, we're past our time.
It's fine. I'll sit here and talk all day.
All day. They got things to do. It's Sunday. Some people gotta go somewhere. I know, right? Look, I'm trying to look it up so that I can be like, see, but yeah.
Totems.
See, I told you. I told ya. Ivey. Boom! That's how I made it.
Yeah.
Yes, because he did put the I and the V and the F, and I just switched them around.
Yeah.
Boom.
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 Boom chakas.
Boom chakas. Man, I should have bet something on that. I would have won. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for coming on over and giving us y'all's time to listen to us babble.
And I know some of the folks were over, watching It's All Grady.
Yes,
It's
yes.
Denise's birthday. So
Happy
once again,
birthday
happy
once
birthday,
again.
Miss
Happy
Denise.
birthday. Yep.
So
Lots of thumbs up.
it's.
Okay.
I know that we did not get a chance to go out there this year.
Nope.
But hopefully you had an amazing day and as beautiful weather.
Oh, tomorrow's a holiday in Canada.
And
It's Canada Day.
wow,
Have to celebrate. Oh, I can't.
Canada Day. Well, have fun
and
with
they
that.
came just from there. Okay. So yep. So what else did we were gonna say? I like squirreled it here.
No, that was it.
Nothing,
Nothing, honey.
Okay. All right.
That's a good cereal too.
Nothing, honey.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining us today. I hope y'all had a nice weekend, and it's
And
time to start work again.
Make sure you're tuning in Monday.
Yep.
You get to see me install an air conditioner that has been,
Yep.
oh my goodness, so amazing
Yep.
in here. It feels
Yes.
amazing.
Yep.
And we do thank y'all. And thank you once again to all of our members.
Yep. Last but not least,
always think better than every chance you get.
not only on Veterans Day.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Peace. Bye.
There you go.
See you.
All right.
Come
Put
on.
your boobs away. Oh.